Any illness, whether small or big in proportion, not only affects the life of the sufferer, but also the lives of his near and dear ones. And if it happens to be a recurring illness such as asthma, then the patient spends a lifetime trying to rid himself of the disease and lead a normal, happy life. An asthma patient has to follow a plethora of precautions, such as refraining from eating certain vegetables and fruits, keeping away from cold things such as ice creams. Even seasonal changes affect an asthma patient because pollen allergens can cause breathing troubles. And what is more, they need immediate medical attention or else their condition can deteriorate rapidly. For many suffering from such a serious and sometimes fatal disease such as asthma, Ayurveda is a blessing in disguise.
Namaskar. Welcome to Eternal Health. The topic of this lecture is Ayurveda and asthma. Asthma is a very common disease in the world today, and every year all over the world more and more number of people are afflicted with this disease. What is asthma according to Ayurveda? Before understanding this disease from Ayurvedic perspective, I would like to give you a very brief introduction of how the Ayurvedic pathology works. According to Ayurveda, there are three basic energies in the body, which are actually the expressed form of the five elements in the body. The body, the physical body, is supposed to be composed of five elements according to the Ayurvedic philosophy. These five elements are earth, water, fire, air and space. This actually means earth, which means the solid part of the body, water means the fluid of the body, fire is the chemicals in the body, air is the moving energy in the body, and space is the hollow space. In Ayurveda, when we treat a disease, we are actually trying to remove the root cause of the disease. Here, for example, in asthma, as we have just understood, increase of kapha is the main cause for breathlessness or difficulty in breathing. But how does this kapha increases in the body? This is what we should try to understand. Ayurveda explains that disease is not created in one day. This asthma is not created in one day. It takes many months and sometimes years to get this stage of asthma. The first stage that Ayurveda explains, the first stage of disease manifestation is accumulation. There are 6 stages of disease manifestation. Out of that, the first one is accumulation. So if you are not aware of this disease manifestation system of Ayurveda, you might be creating many more diseases in your body. Talking about asthma, if you are eating too much dairy products, if you are eating a lot of sweets, if you are eating a lot of fried foods, if you are eating foods which are heavy, the foods which contain a lot of earth and water. So what you are doing, you are actually increasing earth and water in the body, which is kapha. In Ayurveda, if there is a very chronic situation, I would suggest that first of all we immediately want to clean up the chest. We want to remove all the kapha from the lungs and the respiratory tract. In Ayurveda, we have 2 ways to do it. One is called Shodhan Chikitsa, means cleaning the kapha straight away from the body. Second is called Shaman Chikitsa, which means we can give some internal medicines to actually neutralize the mucus from the lungs and the respiratory tract. In my clinic, when people come with chronic asthma diseases, I actually do a Panchakarma treatment, which is the Shaman Chikitsa. Out of these 2 treatments, the Shaman Chikitsa or the suppressing treatment, which is done by internal medicines, generally takes a long time, because if we can clean out the toxins, if we can clean out the ama and the mucus from the lungs, immediately we will see some wonderful results. Some simple recipes which you should always be doing at your home. Honey is a very nice recipe. You can actually take a teaspoonful of honey, mix in warm water and drink it 3-4 times. Those people who have severe asthma and they also have dry cough with this, a very nice recipe is just warm water with little salt. Salty water is actually helping the mucus to become little bit soft, and sometimes you can throw out this mucus. Honey with ginger juice is also a very nice recipe for people suffering from asthma. Equal quantity of honey and equal quantity of fresh ginger juice should be mixed together and kept in a bottle. You can take it 2 or 3 times a day. A very nice tonic, if you can find somewhere, is called Chyawanprash. Chyawanprash is a very nice tonic which actually gives strength to the nerves, because if you have been suffering from a chronic asthma, your lungs and your respiratory system becomes very weak. So you have to also rejuvenate your system. In addition to the treatment, whether it is Panchakarma treatment, whether it is some home remedies, you need to rejuvenate your lungs and your respiratory system so that the disease does not come back again. So this is how Ayurveda deals with asthma, trying to understand the root cause and getting rid of the root cause. So you should try to take care of your health. Asthma can be helped if you use Ayurvedic suggestions. Thank you very much. Namaskar.